But read this again and again. I have been reading this for the last 5-10 years. And it's a reminder to me. I do not know how do you think about this. But don't you feel that this gentleman has been speaking about our Mother India and the language is very clear. You must get a message. You must think tens of times that what is the weakness of this nation, how we feel, whatever is the Western, whatever is the English is good, and whatever is Indian is not to the standard what you expect. Let me tell you, friends, this has been a country which has said in the beginning that this has been a country which has always revered and respected and performed puja of the knowledge divine. It has been always in the quest of the ultimate reality, the ultimate truth. Om Namo Jiyadya Veda Pratipadya Jaya Jaya Swasamvedya Atmarupa. Friends, remember, these sentences are not for fun. I'm an engineer. I know what is particle physics. I know what is IT, what is computer, artificial intelligence. And you are the people who understand all this language of science and technology. And equally true, you understand also what is Indian culture. इतना ध्यान में रखना कि इस देश में इस संत ज्ञानेश्वर ने जो कहा 720 साल के पहले, he says the whole universe is a manifestation of pure intelligence and pure consciousness. Friends, you must remember Dr. Albert Einstein, the greatest scientist of 20th century, he says at the end of his life, "Oh God, now I realize that the entire universe is a manifestation of pure intelligence and pure consciousness." The same words which are uttered by this great philosopher sent of India, the Mother India. Friends, a few sentences if you can remember, think it over and finally decide what is the pathway for you. How this country will show the pathway of peace and harmony to mankind, which is the role. And as Advaniji said and many speakers said in the morning, 21st century is going to be the century for Mother India as a knowledge corner of the whole world. Best of luck, friends. Thank you so much for the cooperation and the decency. Thank you.
Namaste, good evening. कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? थैंक यू MIT, आपने मेरे को आपके रूबरू होने का मौका दिया. थैंक यू सो मच. और ये नई शुरुआत है एक भारतीय छात्र संसद इस देश में, और आप सब लोग यहाँ आए. बहुत अच्छा लगा कि एक नई शुरुआत हुई है इस देश में इस तरह कॉन्सेप्ट से, और इतना सारा यूथ है. आई थिंक जो एक देश की ताकत होती है, आई थिंक यूथ से ही बनती है, बिकॉज आप देश का फ्यूचर हैं, और आपके अंदर जितनी एनर्जी होगी उतना देश को उतना ही ज़्यादा फायदा होगा. तो आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पॉलिटिक्स में आइए, इस देश का भला कीजिए. तो जी जान से इस भारतीय छात्र संसद में जुड़ें और अच्छे से अच्छा करें इस देश के लिए. और मैं आपसे दोबारा फिर मिलता रहूँगा. मेरा काम है बॉक्सिंग करना और इंडिया के लिए मेडल जीतना, तो मैं जरूर आपके लिए ओलंपिक में दोबारा से मेडल जीत के लेके आऊँगा. और थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच. आप सबके बीच मिला मैं आपसे और एक नई पावर देखने को मिली. तो मैं चाहूँगा कि अभी महाराष्ट्र से और पुणे में MIT से शुरुआत हुई है, तो ये हरियाणा तक, पंजाब तक और पूरे देश में फैले और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग इसमें जुड़ें, और मैं भी इसका एक हिस्सा बनना चाहता हूँ. तो सर, मैं भी आप सबके साथ हूँ. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
My dear students, I would like to remind you that a concept of democracy, the very first concept and philosophy of democracy began in this very country 5,000 years back during the Vedic times. It attained its modernity in Europe and traveled across the world. And today, India is the largest democracy of the world. But I want to appeal to you that this concept of democracy must attain its pinnacle right in this country. And in this context, I think the platform which we have created, Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, is an innovative concept. For the very first time, the students would be participating in a very innovative way in taking the concept of democracy forward. And I wish to congratulate Rajesh Topeji, Professor Vishwanath Karad, and particularly Rahul Karad to taking this concept right on the grounds of MIT. Friends, in this platform, one after another, from Dr. Abdul Kalam, Kapil Sibal ji to Kiran Bedi, most remarkable people address you on burning issues of India, on the issues of democracy, on the issues of rural and urban divide, on illiteracy, on the problems of women. But the question now is, what should we do? They address you, but what should we do? I think here the message of Mahatma Gandhi is very, very important. Mahatma Gandhi said, if you want to say the change in India, you want to see the change in society, be the very change you want to see in others. That is the, friends, I think I would like to say, I would like to begin that change from myself. And that is the only message I want to say, that let us begin the change from ourselves and bring about a transformation in India. Thank you.
The message straight away from Prime Minister. I'm glad to know that the Maharashtra Academy of Engineering and Educational Research, in collaboration with the Government of Maharashtra, is organizing a Parliament of Indian Students in which student leaders from 30 universities of Maharashtra are participating. I do hope that deliberations of this students' parliament would help the students learn about democratic practice and ideals. I convey my best wishes for the success of the event.
My dear students, first of all, let me congratulate you on your wonderful performance at this first student parliament which has been organized here at MIT. मुझे बड़ी खुशी है कि मुझे यहाँ आने का मौका मिला। मैं तो यूथ अफेयर्स की मंत्री थी राजीव जी के सरकार में 5 साल के लिए, और उन दिनों में हम लोगों ने जनवरी की 12 तारीख स्वामी विवेकानंद जी के जन्म दिवस को यूथ डे डिक्लेयर किया था, और उसी दिन इस साल आपने तो ये बड़ा पार्लियामेंट यहाँ उद्घाटन करके वो काम आगे बढ़ाया। What we look around us today and see is a society of great divide. The divide between the urban and the rural populations, the haves and the have-nots, the rich and the poor, men and women, and people of the so-called upper caste and the so-called lower caste. Our society is divided. Our society, which by now should have been a casteless society according to the Constitution, unfortunately, is now going in for a caste-based census, which will divide us even more. It is for you young people to think about what you want to make of our society and what you want to make of our country. You are going to be the decision makers. You are going to be the leaders who are going to take decisions, who are going to pioneer change, and who are going to make India what our freedom fighters had dreamt of. The challenge is before you. Even freedom of speech, the right to protest, these days is looked upon as anti-national, and there is a big debate in the country between the intellectuals, the social activists, and the young on what constitutes the right to protest, freedom of speech and action, and organized dissent. Whatever the reason, I believe that the land of Mahatma Gandhi and a land which has won its freedom by non-violence cannot and must not slip into a lawless, violent society. And that responsibility rests on the shoulders of our young generation. And then we have the challenge of decentralized democracy. We knew the MP, we knew the MLA, and we were satisfied. But when Rajiv ji decided that power to the people was the essence of democracy and decided that the third level of democracy should be introduced and Panchayati Raj and Nagarpalika institutions were created, democracy went down to the grassroots levels. But it is for you to strengthen those grassroots. बहुत से लोग आते हैं, लोकल बॉडीज में इलेक्ट होके बैठ जाते हैं, उनका ट्रेनिंग नहीं होता है। बहुत सी महिलाएं रिजर्वेशंस में आई हैं, लगभग 1.5 मिलियन महिलाएं आई हैं लोकल बॉडीज में। उनको भी भाग लेना है, उनको भी जो काम करना है उसके बारे में तो बताना पड़ता है। पर मैं कहूं तो गांव-गांव में आज बदलाव आया है। लोग समझते हैं कि इन लोगों से हमें काम करवाना है और करवाने के लिए तैयार हैं। It is for you young educated people, I would say, to go down to the grassroots and become elected representatives of this great democracy at the grassroots level. We need the youth, but I would say that if real change has to come, the educated youth must accept the challenge of building democracy from the grassroots. It is there that change must come. Only then will the great divide between the urban and the rural people, between the development strategies for the urban and the rural people, will begin to merge and to synthesize rather than to divide us. पंचायत राज इंस्टीट्यूशंस में जाके वो इंस्टीट्यूशंस को हमें इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स ऑफ चेंज बनाना है और उसमें आप बहुत बड़ा भाग ले सकते हैं. We have a free press in this country, but I would say to a large extent these days the press, some of the channels are functioning like kangaroo courts. They are the prosecutors, they are the ones who make the charges, they are the ones who pass the judgment, and they are the judges, and they are everything concerning public morality, as if every one of them is absolutely clean. This is the challenge we face. Freedom of the press and the freedom of speech cannot be misused and must not be misused if a democracy is to be really strong. And then, of course, we have the issues of democracy versus development. बहुत से चीज हम करना चाहते हैं, पर हमें लोगों की मदद से, वोटर्स की मदद से करना है. You look at what is happening to the lands of the farmers. Thousands of them are protesting. Their fertile land being taken away for SEZs and for industrial development. It's being acquired and taken away from them, and to the farmer in India, his land is the most precious thing he has. It is his life, it is his pride, it is his means of livelihood. Can development for one section of the people destroy the lives and livelihoods of the other section of the people? This is a question which you young people must ask. Why is there so much injustice in society? Why is there so much that people dream of but never are able to achieve? Somewhere in our democracy, there is a mismatch between our commitments, our promises, and our achievements and our functioning. And who is to blame? आप वोटर्स सोचते हैं कि 5 साल में एक बार जाके वोट डाल दिया, हमारा काम हो गया। अभी तो उन लोगों को करना है। पानी नहीं है तो एमपी का काम, उधर रास्ता ठीक नहीं है तो एमएलए का काम, उधर और कुछ नहीं हुआ तो उनका काम। हम क्या कर रहे हैं? Can a democracy function when everybody sleeps for 5 years and passes the responsibilities to other people? The real challenge of making democracy work in India is on the people of India, and particularly on the youth of India. आप जब यहां से जाएंगे, आपको ये चैलेंज को एक्सेप्ट करके बदलाव लाने का काम प्रारंभ करना पड़ेगा. Challenge what is wrong. Speak up for the discriminated, for the exploited, for the poor, and for whom justice is still a far way off in the law courts. Have the courage to stand up for what is right, and have the courage to say no to what is wrong. That is what leadership is about. But I would say to you, young men and women, the leaders of tomorrow, have the commitment to a cause. I would like you young students to think about movements in the rural areas for education, healthcare, and awareness building among our people. Each one, teach one was a slogan. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is on. Health for all is another great slogan. But who is going to implement it? It is our young